This boy literally had the audacity to try and flip it onto me. Action! Let's go!
If you open up your mind, I can show you what it do. I can teach you something new. I can show you how it feels. You ain't gotta be scared, nah, this the real deal. Yeah. Hey,
What's going on, YouTube family? Welcome back to my channel for another video. It's your girl Miko Asante, and yes, I am finally giving you guys a story time. I have been contemplating about what video to do because I thought my life was boring, but looking back on a lot of videos and pictures from back in the day, my life was pretty interesting. Hi. Don't see Cash's head right there. I thought I should spill this tea on me being the side chick. Let me spill this tea for y'all. So grab your snacks, grab your sodas, your drinks, your wine, whatever the case is, because I got mine. And let's get started into the video. All right, you guys, where do I begin? So I was 17 at the time, and I just got out of the relationship with my high school boyfriend. And my mindset back then was like, oh, to get over somebody, you gotta get under somebody.
Oh no. No, 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 no.
No, do not do that, because that is not the right way to do it. Take the time you need. Trust me, I took the time and I'm popping. So like I said, this started when I was 17 years old. Jay was trying to help me like talk to somebody and just get over my ex. And I started talking to Cameron. Me and Cameron started talking, I would say in September, early September. And we went to a couple parties together. I spent my birthday with him. I turned 18. And yeah, so fast forward to Halloween. So it's the day of Halloween. I think it was a Friday. I don't know why, but I was in a crappy mood and I didn't want to go out or go to parties or anything like that. I just wanted to stay home, or home. And I hit up my friend Alex and I'm like, oh, where are you? And he's like, oh, I'm at Subway. So I walked to Subway, which is on the Lopes Way and everything like that. And I go there, sitting, talking, chatting with him. He's like, so why aren't you going out? And I was like, because I don't want to. And he was like, dude, it's Halloween. Like, come on now. Go out to parties. Like, what are you doing with your life? And I was like, okay, whatever, I'll go. So I text Tasha and I'm like, hey, let's go to parties, this, and this. She's like, oh, I don't want to go. I have homework, this, and this. I'm like, girl, it's Friday. You got the whole weekend to do your homework. Let's go out. So Jay was already out with her friend who goes to ASU. So they were already out partying and everything like that. And Cameron and I were talking and he was like, yeah, I just want to come and see you, this, and this, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, he changed his mind and was like, oh, you know what, I'm just going to decide to go to a couple parties, everything like that. I'll text you when I get back to my apartment. So I was like, okay. So me and Tasha go out to a couple parties, but 3 parties that we went to, they got shut down. And then Jay was like, hey, come to this party, like it's lit, blah, blah, blah. There's hella people, like it's lit. We're like, okay, so we drive there. We get there and we're walking up to the house. Even walking up to the house, the party was lit. There was people outside, across the street, in the street, because it was in a courtyard. So there was heck of people there. And we text Jay and we're like, hey, we're outside, like come get us. So she comes outside, she gets us, and she's like, oh, hey, I just want to let you know that Cameron and the whole team is there. So Dontel was talking to Jay. So Dontel was talking to Jay, and I was talking to Cameron. So We walk up the walkway, and Cameron doesn't even know that I just walked past him. And I was just like, okay, whatever. Cool. So we're in there for like 2 minutes, and Jay starts feeling sick. So we go to the bathroom. We're dealing with her. She's like, oh, I need to go find Dontel and talk to him and this, and this. And we're just like, no. You can't stop a drunk person from doing what they want to do. They're going to do it regardless. So, of course, what does she do? She finds Dontel outside. They start talking. And I'm just like, this party is too freaking packed to even enjoy it. You couldn't dance because there was literally people on top of people. And I was just ready to go at that point. I was just done. So I'm looking around. I'm trying to find Cameron. Don't see Cameron. And I look off to the side, and Tasha's like, oh my gosh, Miko. And I'm like, what? She's like, Cameron's over there all up on this girl and this, and this. So I automatically go, where? And I look, and he's over there all like booed up with some girl over by a car and everything like that. And I'm just like, oh, hell no. And I'm just watching them the whole time, and I'm just like, ugh, whatever. And she's like, Miko, they just kissed. And I'm like, are you serious? And she's like, yes. And I'm like, I'm done. I'm ready to go. Like, I'm ready to go. So I cut Jay and Dontel's time, and I'm like, I'm ready to go. Let's go. So she does her little goodbye with all that. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not the type of female to make a big scene in public or anything like that. So I'm not finna like embarrass me. So I was just like, whatever. I'm just done. So we walk to the car, we get in the car, and Tasha's like in my ear the whole time, you need to go off on him, and then after that, you need to block him, don't talk to him, this, and this, be done with him, like, who does that, like, all this other stuff. So we get back to the dorm room, and of course, Tasha and Jay start doing PI investigations, and they find out that the girl, we're gonna call her Crystal, the girl Crystal goes to GCU, the school that we go to. And coming to find out, her dorm room was literally next door to our dorm room. So all those times that he popped up at GCU, he didn't just pop up. He was with old girl. Then he decided to come and talk to me or come and see me and all this other stuff. The next day he texts me. He's like, hey, blah, 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 blah. Like, you know, just trying to start a conversation. And I'm like, oh, don't talk to me, go talk to your girlfriend, so-and-so, because we found out her name. And he was like, what are you talking about? How do you know about her? This, and this. And I'm like, oh, isn't that your girlfriend? Why are you talking to me? Go talk to her, go text her. Like, basically, I'm just like going off on him. This boy literally had the audacity to try and flip it onto me. Well, you lied and said that you weren't gonna go out to parties and this, and this.
Oh, hell no!
First of all, people change their minds. So therefore, if I change my mind, I change my mind. Who cares? You got caught red-handed. Don't try and flip this on me. Don't do it. So I'm telling Tasha what's going on, and she's like, Miko, stop talking to him. Just block him already. This, and this. And I'm just like, you know what? We cool. We done. You ain't gotta talk to me. Have fun with your old girl. Boom. End of that. So we stopped talking, and then apparently they break up and stuff like that, and he's trying to like come back to me and try to talk to me, and I'm just like, dude, no. To be with you like that again, I'm cool. So apparently the girl found out that he was cheating on her, not with me, but I guess after me and him stopped, he started talking to a whole nother girl, and she found out that he was cheating on her with that girl, and they was just done. This is why I say, do not beat around the bush. If you just want to smash with somebody, smash with another person, and do all this other stuff, let these females know, because then we won't waste our time dealing with you. I have more respect for you telling me what you want than not telling me and stringing me along playing this game that you're playing. So her, me, the other chick, we all deserved better. We didn't need to be involved with somebody like him, because at the end of the day, look what he did. After I dumped him or stopped talking to him or cut everything off, he went to a whole nother chick and did the exact same thing. So it's like, I'm just gonna say some men are trash because they decide to do this to women. So yeah, know your worth. You're a queen. You deserve to be treated like a queen, nothing less. And the right dude will know how to treat you. You don't have to tell somebody how to treat you or anything like that. But it just sucks because it makes it even so much harder trying and find somebody that's going to be loyal to you and love you and treat you the way that you need and should be treated. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up the story of me being the side chick. At least I found out I was a side chick a month into it instead of having it be longer. If I didn't go out that night, I probably still would have been his side chick until I left to come back home. And that was an extra 3 months. So I would have been dealing with him for 4 months thinking that I was his main chick when I was his side chick. So dudes, be straight up with females about what you want. Because trust me, there are females that just want to smash. And then there are females that want to be in a relationship. So just be straight up with them. Don't beat around the bush. Open your mouth and communicate. So, yeah. That concludes this video. If you guys like this video, give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel if you not have already subscribed. And with that being said, I'm out.